Man, laying back. Idyllic peace. Hope y'all there still loving yourself. Continue to love yourself. Pushing the best for your family. And staying consistent with your goals. I am as well. I didn't know what else to title this stream, so I just called it Righteous. I really was gonna get into a statement like I had the other ones because that's how initial feeling. I do have that statement feeling, but I'd rather just bring it back to being righteous and focus on that, the definition of that. And just really quickly, I like the menu. So basically, I'm saying I see so much stuff about this game, and I'm just fortunate to say negative stuff. There has been a few older. I don't even know who used to play Destiny. I really only believe I only really know the ones who play Destiny if I watched enough of their videos, and they're saying it. But I have certain Destiny supporters I watched back when Destiny was around, the first one, and I don't see many of them. I didn't even go to look to see what they had to say, honestly, but I just thought it might pop up and didn't. But anyway, I said to say is that there's something to compare it to. That's life. There's something to compare it to. This is something to compare it to. Just like my only example of Extraction would be what they said was Division, and I wouldn't compare that to this and Arc Raiders. To me, it's only type of game I'm comparing and really want to take it serious is like Fight Night to Undisputed to like the boxing side of UFC. Just because those are the games I put so much time into, and I put a lot of time at Destiny, but I like this game, and I don't know if any of that means anything to say, to make an excuse for it or anything. Maybe I'm just not the best player. I do have it on console only, but at the same time, I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it, and I've already pre-ordered it. I'm looking forward to continuing it. It's different from Arc Raiders for sure, but Arc Raiders is cool too still. Now that I got the fill list, I like what Arc Raiders is for Arc Raiders. I'm not a fan of Torvor. I like the style of it, but whatever. These new popular things, I get it. We can compare it to something, but I'm just so surprised at all the stuff I've been seeing about it. I'm really surprised about all the stuff I've been seeing about this game. I didn't think it was, but expectations are high when you're coming from a company. Expectations are high, period, nowadays, honestly. And there's honestly nothing wrong with that either. But I wanted to get up here and just play. I had already took these days off and form my opinion of it before the real game comes out, which I'm not sure if it makes really a full difference or not. But I don't know, man. I gotta think of some things that I knew that I didn't like about the game. Like I said, the menu was cool. I saw somebody complain about the text. Like, it's a lot of words to read. Yeah, but that's not a complaint at all. That's just like in the moment you don't want to die trying to figure something out that you're going to figure out eventually. But, again, it's like you're going to find whatever it is you're looking for, which I wasn't looking for no negative criticism on this because I don't know. If I like a game, I'm going to play. If I don't, I don't. And maybe that comes with age. But also I'm not into like the gaming industry, so it's a lot of different variables, and that's the side of I feel like when people say, we got so much information and this and that, we shouldn't have all this information, especially like useless information, whatever. I guess what they may deem useless, but at the end of it all, it's just so you can bring it back to, like I said, righteousness, and just remember there's nuance in everything. So knowing that there's nuance in everything, and not to say more so in this video game, but still, there's still nuance in everything in life, and especially when we come to us as people, when we're in service of each other. Be real quick, you don't know what that person goes through. I don't know what that person goes through. We don't. You can see certain things on people, physical things, like if they have something. I don't even want to speak on it. They're missing a limb, these type of things, or they're just some type of blemishes or things like that from whatever birth or even some event in life. Then people will believe certain things. But if you don't see those things, it's the pains inside, of course. It can sound cliche, but it's the truth. We should really keep that in our frontal lobes as much as possible. Keep that there and just realize that everything else is just entertainment that we choose to get through life. because this is not important. The video game is not important in life, not one bit. Meaning, like, even if it is a career, even if you do learn something from it, it's still a screen, and there's still a lot of hours put to it. When I'm saying, like, comparison to what we could be doing other things, but the world, you know, or we ourselves limits ourselves from even going to go travel. But again, this is not like I'm saying, like, I'm not talking about even video games being as a priority. I'm not even talking about like that. People make it live it how they want. They can balance their life how they want. I'm just saying, like, as far as the totem, it's a video game. We have the earth, we have traveling, we have being in service to one another, we have experiences, making new experiences. That's always going to be above something that's on the television screen for sure. And that can never be forgotten. So as all the back and forth, I find that very important to mention, and I'll say it, I'm going to start, because there's young people watching, y'all. There's always young people watching, and if they choose not to watch me or anybody else for a certain reason, that's fine. But at the same time, we got to push the best, straight up. Ain't nothing else going on. You got to push the best. You got to make sense. You got to be very conscious of what you're saying. Even if you haven't been, you can immediately just turn around tomorrow and just start being conscious of it. I tell my sons all the time, it's easy to try and get them to understand it. I gotta repeat it a lot though. It's easier to try and get them to understand it though, because they realize, like, they know, like, a week and a half later nobody's even caring about that whatever time that they was laughing at somebody or whatever. It might come back up at the end of the school year as a year joke that we all remember, like that made the year so fire or whatever, or memories of the school year. But it ain't nothing that nobody's gonna remember, like, especially at your age. Same thing goes with the internet. It's just not important. It's something that's added to your life though. It's added to your life, and you move on from there. And I only say that because that's I don't know. I can always bring that up in any argument. It's like we can have debates. We can go back and forth. We can agree to disagree. That's what we always should do, and move forward. But you know, as long as it's always logical. And I didn't want to start repeating myself. I really don't want to go in here with a free loadout. But y'all, it's gonna be I would like to say this is gonna be a long stream, a few hours. I've just been getting into it. I started using my weapons I had, so I lost a lot, and I lost a lot of things, but made it back with a run and got a lot of these type of items, which I'm trying to keep my inventory. This is too much for me right now, so I'm gonna just run this free one just to get back in the field again, and then I'm gonna grab my own stuff again. Yeah. So we got the bully. I like how it lets us know what gun we about to use too. I thought I had this on there. Right pick gun. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Vandal for a little bit more. So it's not showing it here, but it's gonna be like that in the game. Loadout. I mean, I want to go on with this loadout. It helps go up very fast. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna matchmake with somebody who did. Maybe I should go in here by myself. I'm about to go in here by myself for the first one. We don't want to do that, but I'm gonna do that. And then go to the columns and look for whatever this is I gotta look for. I'm about to mute myself though, because I know I'm gonna be opening the chat. I should make get in my own Discord or something. But this is solos. I don't even know if I really want to even be heard in solos. I ain't really trying to do no stalemate and none of that. Well, I mean, I could leave and get low if I feel. I'm definitely gonna do that. If I can't win the fight, that's smart. I just keep shooting and keep fighting. If I know I'm not gonna win the fight, that's common sense though. That's how I played when it came to Arc Raiders. Because I play games like that. You got one life, you out here playing with it, then you got a team with you. Come on, bro. Alright. Solo. I'm gonna stick on Vandal too, because I'm obviously most comfortable with Vandal. It seems like the most comfortable character. Like if I know the movements, then I could just kind of like get to anybody else. I feel like, and it's not true because I've been watching Triage. He doesn't jump and do none of the type of things she has. Vandal's probably gonna be my favorite, just just because of the movement. I just need to be able to know the maps, know my weapons. What happened? I thought I deployed it already. I'm just trying to do this mission. Yeah, I'm gonna just prioritize the mission right now. Columns and a search thing. So, oh yeah, I couldn't get inside that building. That's what it was. We couldn't get inside the building. I hope that doesn't. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm just do these missions by myself.
Attention. You are entering a high-risk environment. Cyber Acme assumes no liability for loss of body or self.
ran out of open. I was done. I was doing good. I was losing a little frustration. He was definitely using his abilities more. He had just used his ability. That's why I did that. But I should know he was gonna play to the wall. I like that though. I'm going back in there by myself. I like that. But the gun is that this setup is trash. That setup is trash. I can find something better than that. I'm gonna have to have something better than that. I'm gonna have to have something better than that. For real, for real. I have a lot of these, so I guess I don't mind that because I might kill somebody. But yeah, I like that. See, I like that right there. The abilities, and I can just picture. That's what I said. Two assassins and a void. I mean, and a titan in the middle. There's so many different variables. A whole team of these guys, these vandals. Triage, I ain't played with triage yet, so I'm not sure. Thief, we ain't played. Nobody in 3 played a thief yet. I didn't play a Rook yet either. I'm not gonna be able to defeat one of these because I'm not gonna be fighting about myself. Clear up some space. Man. Okay, so I'm gonna actually play with that one instead. Matter of fact, that one. I don't see me defeating no commanders. I'm gonna bring me some smokes. Yeah, a lot of like. I believe I will. Okay, so that's not doing what I needed to do. See, this is the only reason why I didn't want to come here. These the health situation. I could buy some health right here. Kinda want to come in with 2 guns, but 2 guns would be better. Smoking these. I don't have a shield. Could use a weapon like that chop. $900. That's a lot. Damn. That costs a lot. So I can't craft nothing. It did say that. So I can't craft anything. So these things I'm gonna need. And I had a feeling I was gonna need those. I have one of these. That ain't gonna work. I don't even have none of them. Yeah, I think I always use those healths before I come back in. I'm gonna need those.
Upload steady.
Okay, yeah, you could never. Well, I could go in as a Rook, but then I won't. No.
I'm ready to break something.
My loadout still there? Okay. Want more accuracy right now. This has more range. Don't have any nearby allies. Want the movement one to be faster. Smokes. Let's get salute charge. It's a full. I mean, I'm gonna need that too. If I could stay alive, I'll be better off. So then I'll just go back in with the free stuff. I don't have a shield. I'm not fighting no commanders, so that's out. I'm going to hit this one contract and I'm done. My clothes done. I'm just checking my clothes real quick. Loadout was too comfortable. I felt like right now I was moving like if I know I don't have nothing like that, I was about to avoid it and try and go around him, but the way he was sticking to that wall, he was cutting off my way to get across, and we know that's the only way to go across because it's this big old wall, so it makes you have a fight. Got it. About to win these though, because I saw him first. If I had a grenade, I'd have hit him first. I could have killed him. He was out in the open. I could have killed him. I should have pressed up on him. I should have acted. I ain't had my ability. I should have bombed him towards me. Got a little closer and finished him. That's what I'm gonna do next time. there. I gotta remember to use my method abilities.
Reminder. Weave worms ready to acknowledge life-to-death transition. Shutdown begets new flesh. ID confirmed as Dr. Tobias Latero. Priority contract fulfilled. Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes. Prepare for increased hostile action.
I feel like I couldn't do that mission by myself. That's why I was locked before when I tried to do it. Who is this? That's a Vandal? Yeah, because of the headphones. That by itself too. Is this the closest person ever to me? I like watching that. This game is inventory value a negative. Yeah, that makes sense. That leaving the exfilling, the exfiltration is gonna be tough. Like I gotta, the smokes are nice. The reason why I started it right there is I know it takes a little bit of time. I feel like it's gonna take long, but it really doesn't take long. It's just because you're out in the open. That's probably why I feel like it's gonna take long. I still want to play, but I think I'm about to maybe do one more, then get off. Just get on later on. Because yeah, I'm going ahead and doing this over and over. I'm really just right now playing to get used to the gameplay. That's gonna really tell me.
The ID badge you found belonged to a new caloric mission specialist.
And there's so many characters to get to. I got Street Fighter coming up. I still want to get Resident Evil, but I'll put the time towards this.
New caloric is reputable, as mega corporations go, but don't let down your guard. They've weathered political storms that devoured entire nation states, and they always seem to come out ahead.
kind of want to do this data card one because I feel like this is to get it out the way. I do need more money. I said 27 billion people. Wait, so are they turning them into pills? The food into pills?
I am Gaius, contacting you on behalf of New Caloric.
I gotta
Our
rock with the
mission,
agriculture.
My principal directive is to ensure humanity's survival by meeting its most basic needs. When you crawled through the colony's detritus, you saw numbers stamped on shelters, vehicles, and food. New caloric product numbers. The colony's economic loss is mundane. The setback to human survival is profound. Sol has finite resources. Humanity must escape its bounds to avoid a slow extinction. This is why human leaders originally launched the Marathon expedition hundreds of years ago. New Caloric wishes to understand the colony's collapse so we may prevent future catastrophes. Will you assist?
Deal toxic damage. Yeah, not right now. Then that's dope. I might matchmake for this one. So if I take a contract with the other group, that means I'm technically more of that other group. Or will I always still have the benefits of this group? I didn't mean to purchase that. Did I just buy that? Okay. Vote capacity, maybe not right now. What's this? Oh yeah, I could buy guns. Oh, I could buy the keys. I'll do buy keys instead. That was all my money. Now I can't even buy a key. How did I do that? I came back with nothing. I just got a mission done. Ain't even bust my gun. That's cool though. Oh, they're free. These are free. I only get one. Oh man, I don't even know if I'm even gonna come across one of these right now. So in that case, I'm not even gonna bring this with me. I'm gonna find out where the places are first. Smoke grenade. How much are these smoke grenades? 'Cause I might. Okay, that was 100. So I guess I could buy him by making out of here. Smoking is pretty good. It makes me invisible. So hold up. It makes anybody invisible? If I no, when you leave the smoke, I wasn't invisible no more. Active. Okay, so this is the weapon I'm gonna come out with. Yeah, let me make this the active weapon for sure. And then there's something else I wanted to do. There you go, showing the active weapon right there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this time let's go ahead and do another one. I mean, it's a better chance to come across better people here. I could lose all this health. I think I'm gonna stick here. I'm starting to know this map a little more. Alright. So I wanted to test something here.
Reminder. Please refer to your operating manual if you experience repeated memory loss.
deployed. Drone active. Can't take much more.
UAC reinforcements incoming.
Something's out there. Cover me! Ammo crate placed. Shield's broken. Need a charge. A moment. Let's get patched up.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Gathering it. No.
20 minutes remaining.
Take a look. Router in play. Keep it loaded. Med drone out. Let's reload.
Exfil right here.
Curious.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Red drone active.
We got trouble.
Operational stability below standard. Systems integrity not available.
Doctor's orders. Follow the echoes. Looks like trouble. Go. Throwing EMP. Shield.
Trouble spotted.
There's a handover here.
15 minutes remain.
Time to move.
Shield's gone.
Profit opportunity identified.
Metro now.
I'm not the enemy. Grab this.
Hold on. Find them. shot. Don't give up. Wait.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Over here. Exfil, over here.
Drone active.
No rush, but here's our ride.
UESC reinforcements incoming. 10 minutes remain.
Come on, we can't use those feet watches. That med thing about to die. The drone about to die.
5 minutes until forced recall.
That was good. I like that. I like that. I only made $100, so I picked up more things that I needed than anything else. But good run. I like that. Look at that. Got me some stuff all dude. Yeah. Okay. I'll use it and then try to hold on to it as long as I can. But I'm gonna get off right now. They want to do longer, but maybe later on tonight for sure, or maybe in the afternoon, just a little bit later. Just gonna finish this close first. That's good. That's good. I'm glad they made this come out before the real full game. It's just nice to have. I think I'm still gonna commit to playing the full game, but it's nice to have. So it's a nice collection to the video games, and shout out to the developers. It look good, man. Shout out to all these developers. I always say that. Much love. Thank y'all for the time. We'll be out.